Hello everyone, my name is Brett. Today I have another LEGO minifigure lot that I bought from eBay auctions. I'm very excited. This theme of minifigures is just LEGO Knights Castle theme. So very excited for that. I paid a total of $122.44 Canadian or $87.16 USD for my American viewers. So yeah, very excited for this order. And oh, it's going to be so awesome to be able to finally build some type of mock. I'm thinking maybe like a town square for a medieval theme, something along those lines. But we got quite a big box, honestly, for what I ordered. I meant, it's figures, and I don't think it's overly that big. I'm losing battle with the box already. There we go. Get that corner. I mean, this is beautifully wrapped. I gotta say, what a great job this person has done here. And very nice. Wow, okay. There's... Whoa. Oh yeah, I remember him mentioning that he had broken everything down to organize. This is... Whoa. Yeah, he labeled it and everything. Okay, so we got 2 giant bags. I gotta say, some people really know how to package safely items, and this was a well-packed, like, lot. So this is actually insane. There is going to be, I think, some work to, have to rebuild everything here. But all of these figures, I believe, have come from the Lion Knights Castle set. So that's set number 10305. Yeah, so I think that everything's come from there. And wow, okay, a bunch of sandwich bags here. And then, of course, we're going to have more bags inside of a bag. Let's start with this first bag that I've just been kind of swishing around in my hand, flipping it around. So all these people do have names. I don't know if I'm going to get them all correct. If I get any wrong and you know the names of them, please do feel free to leave a comment down below. I would appreciate it. But I believe this one here is a female knight. Pretty sure that's what she is. I love the printings. The front printing's pretty cool. Of course, the torso's got that beautiful lion. Maybe it's it's a lion, I think. Cool. So that's our first fig. Actually, you know what? We're going to just kind of move the bags out of the way. Otherwise, things are going to get chaotic with bags here in a minute. I mean, there's just bags on bags on bags. This is kind of crazy. So, yeah, other than like a town square, I thought about possibly as well, because I've seen people do these at conventions, and they're so cool. What would you call it, like a battle scene kind of style? And by that I mean you have, of course, your knights versus maybe some peasants, or maybe going up against a forest man, like what this figure is about to be. So, if I can get the hat on and everything, boom, oh, this is the little, what is it, like a little feather piece or whatever on the top there? Wow, okay. The second figure we have, I believe, is a woman forest. Forest woman? Sorry, I think I said it backwards. But yeah, I do believe these are like I think they're like the enemies, right, of the castle. I think that's what the knights are defending themselves against. They kind of seem almost like a Robin Hood to me, right? Like they're the enemy, but really they're giving back to the poor and the peasants. So like they're not exactly the enemy, right? Somewhat the enemy, still committing crimes, of course, but not being hurtful towards the public, I should say. Maybe sometimes, on a bad day. This next one here is an interesting kind of character. Do we have 2 faces? Just one for this one. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this figure here, I believe the name is Tavern. I think it's a tavern figure. It's for the town square area of the set. Put that one in the back. Let's go with this one. Kind of switching it up a little bit on every bag here. We got a little bit of everybody in each bag, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of nice to see. Put that there. This one's a pretty simple little build. I do believe this one as well. If I was reading the names online correctly, I used Brickset. I think it's called brickset.com for the name list. I think this is a peasant boy. I think that's what he is. I could be wrong because I was watching a review video and a guy said that was a prince, but I don't know if maybe he was just talking about how the detail printings look. I think it's the peasant. So Again, sometimes being online is kind of confusing, trying to do Googling, and it's the worst feeling when people give multiple answers to the same figure. It's like, I don't know what the name is. I'm worried. But yeah, so I might get the odd one wrong here and there. I think all of these ones that have the knight theme on them, I think they're all just the same name. I don't think, like, they're almost nameless. So I think this guy here is just a male knight. An adult one, but cool. We have a full size. It doesn't have that's a really cool mask, honestly, the circle one. We got another knight coming up in this little baggie here. And this one's got a really cool, like, metal chest piece. Not a chain link, chainmail, or anything like that. I do like the chainmail armor. I don't know if there is any types of that in Lego form. It'd be really cool if there was. But yeah. Oh, look at that. He's got quite the mustache going on too. Nice. So yeah, I think this figure as well is just named a male knight. But I mean, he's got some crazy details going on. I love the stash, and the haircut kind of works well with it, honestly. Very nice. Very cool. We got one more figure left, and I think it's another one of those forestmen. Let's see. Can I get it out of the bag? Cool. I'm not quite sure why the seller went through all the work of breaking the figures down. I can't really figure out that why exactly. That one had me a little lost. They did ask if it was okay to break them down. I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. Not really realizing what that entailed, by meaning like now I have to rebuild them all. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't to save space or anything. He put it in a giant box. But no, I just appreciate the organization skills that this seller had. So I think this one here, because she's the short one, she does have the little, what is it, like a statue doll or whatever with her. I think her name is just Young Forest Girl. I think that would be like it, or just Forest Girl, one of those two. But she goes with this other forest. Is it Forest Girl? I think that was a Forest Girl. There's different genders, right? Sometimes I get the faces all mixed up. That's my bad. Sometimes if a figure doesn't have a big enough of like a lip, I'm like, that might just be a male. I can't really tell. Because sometimes they're just basic. We also had in this bag, and I believe there's a cart for it, and we should have the cart and everything, for a cow. Yeah, I think it's a wagon, or maybe it's a cart, one of the two. But yeah, we got the cow here, and knock on wood, I haven't mentioned yet, but the condition on everything is solid. It looks great, so that's nice to see. So far, so good. But yeah, that's that little guy. He had a bigger bag, so actually we're gonna shove all the bags into one bag to try and keep some organization. If you guys see my Lego Room vlog videos, you would know that I always end up with bags on the ground, especially after like a thrift store bag opening. It goes everywhere. So this here, he said that he labeled everything, and it is labeled. I'm gonna have to, I think there's a wheel in here. Yeah, right there. There's the wagon wheels. We have the walls and everything, so I'll take some time towards the end of the video to rebuild that stuff, but we'll leave that for now. I just mainly want to focus on the minifigs. So this one here, this one's actually going to be a pretty cool bag, I think. Nice. So, yeah, he had them like 1E. Oh no, okay. I really don't want to get these messed up. See if I can try and match these all up. This is actually quite interesting. It's a little confusing to the eye, I'm not gonna lie. But I think, right, this all goes together here. 1D, 2D. This is actually kind of slightly confusing. Slightly confusing. It's just because I'm trying to work right now off of somebody else's brain of organization, and I don't know if this is how I would organize it. Probably not. But I'm not the greatest with matching numbers up and all that stuff. Kind of confuses me. This guy here is a really, really cool fig, though. And he's, like, I want to say, like, one of one, right? If that makes sense. There's no other one in the set like him. I think I've seen a little bit of wear on the front there, which really isn't the end of the world. He comes with a backpack. I don't know if he's supposed to wear that or not, but let's get his hat on. Oh, so cool. So this figure here is Magisto the Wizard. Or just Magisto Wizard. Might have just thrown in the Wizard there just to make it sound kind of cooler, but I think aside, like, there's a little bit of wear marks in the front there, a little bit. Other than that, figure looks like it's in great condition. Is that I can't tell if that's a crack kind of beginning right there, maybe. I do every so often. Oopsie. I might have damaged it there now. No, that just might be the way that I know printings. I've seen people mention in videos that sometimes the figures will have a little line and it looks like a crack, but that's actually how it was molded in the factory. So, yeah, I don't think there's any kind of tears or anything like that or cracks. But nonetheless, a really cool fig. Kind of basic though. It would have been kind of cool maybe have some printing on the front or the sides or something like that. It does look nice, like it's a sleek looking robe. It's just a plain looking one, is what I should say. And oh, sorry, dumped the other guy. We'll move all that stuff into the back there with the wizard. We'll keep it with him because I'm pretty sure that goes with him. I think this figure here, I think his name, I think he's just a male peasant. I think that's what he is. Starting now to get back into the knights, which is really cool. One thing, I don't know if I've mentioned or not yet, but I'm not quite sure if this is every figure from that Lion Knights Castle set or just like a majority of them. When I was looking at the pictures at first, I didn't even realize that they all came from one set until I started doing some Googling and trying to research like the figures and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I believe they all are. I knew like the Knights ones, these ones were all the same logos, so I'm like, they're definitely from the same set, but kind of odd. I actually just looked online as well at the Lion Knights Castle set. They did a little insider's sale, like $100 off on the set, so it's already sold out. And I think it's retiring at the end of the year, so kind of cool to get some figures that are about to be out of print, which is kind of interesting. Here we have another female knight, so that's pretty cool. She's got quite a amount of like armor going on with the helmet. It's a really cool molded piece there. I like the little visor. Would that be the correct way to say that, right? The little net piece that she can look out of. I guess we'll try and keep all the knights together. We'll take the tavern guy and move him out of the way. Yeah, we'll try and keep the themes all the same, right? All the character types and everything. So now we got number 1H and then we have 2H. So let's see. This is kind of cool. I guess he just wanted to separate like the weapons and the helmet pieces. There is quite a few pieces per figure, I gotta say, especially some of these knights. Like this guy here, he has a full set of armor, or she actually. That was kind of weird. I thought it was a he. We actually have quite a few female knights out of this lot. I really love that face mask. It's so cool. Another big one too. So, and then she's got a shield. And is this like a lance? Yeah, must be like that, right? You put this on the top. An axe, more or less. But it's got a nice spear piece there. I gave her a smiley face, which is actually pretty funny because, you know, she's going to war. I mean, she probably shouldn't be smiling like that, but you know what? Maybe she's one of them crazy warriors. So we got another here, female knight. So yeah, nice. But put her there, having a little bit more armor than the last. This is the last sandwich bag in the first freezer bag of bags. Bags on bags on bags. So this one has a bunch of more figures in it, which is great. Now I just gotta take a second here and pair them up. So the next figure we're gonna have here is another knight character. I think I just accidentally threw his weapon. That's my bad. This one has a really cool black shield though. And so yeah, this is a male knight. So might have had a bit of a different name because he is different than the other guys, but we're going to stick him with the other ones for now. Why not, right? And where did that piece go? It was a black sword. How dare I lose his ultimate weapon? That's kind of mean of me, isn't it? So I just took a quick minute of some researching again of the figure names, and I got this one wrong. These ones aren't the Lion Knights, they are the Black Falcons. So I think these ones are the enemies to the Lion Knights, so maybe we shouldn't keep them together. Maybe keep them separated, right? Next up, we got 1 eye and 2 eye. Okay. Let's see. This is another one of those Lion Knights people. Oh no, roll away. Okay, it got caught in the back there. We actually need that. How am I going to grab it without it falling? It's going to fall no matter what. We got to do a little free fall catch. And I just knocked everything over. Slide it back. Slide it back. Oh! This is the joys and wonders of not using base plates on a table. And my table is like extra wobbly. I don't know why. So we got another one of the male Lion Knights. Very nice. Slide him. Oh, actually he might be a little top heavy with that. Yeah, that accessory piece. So we'll just leave it next to him. I had some hopes and dreams. Not today. Let's see. You know what? This one looks pretty cool. Nice. This is going to be another one of those Black Falcon fellows. Don't think we got too many of them, to be honest. This one has quite the lance. Oh, it's a female. That's kind of interesting. Okay. So, we have a female Black Falcon. So we got a male, we got a female. This one comes with a silver sword. Oh my! How did I manage that? That shot out like a cannon. Okay. It's just showing me, like, I am absolutely manhandling these toys. Let's see if we can snag that helmet back. You know, knock on wood, I don't think I've broken anything by being like aggressive the way I am, but one day that might change. Okay, so yeah, we got that figure there. Put her next to the male. And this is her lance. I mean, I don't know if maybe that's for one of the spoiler alert horses. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Okay, we have one more bag left to pair up. So, not too bad at all. And then we're going to have one more freezer bag worth of figures and everything to go through, which is great. So, this is quite an assortment of figures, honestly. It's kind of crazy. We're going back now to the Lion Knights again. Oh, this one comes with a arrow. See if I can put that on there. The head sliding away on me here. Boom. Back together. Perfect. This is actually a pretty complete looking figure with all the bows and arrows and everything. The quiver on the back. That looks actually nice. So this figure here is a female Lion Knight. And she's got quite the weaponry. An archer. So we'll stick her in the back there. Try to make some room. And here is that final bag. Freezer bag. Very cool. I'm very excited for some specific pieces that you could probably already see here. So we'll talk about them. They're in their own separate bags, which is just beautiful. This is so cool. It's kind of fun actually opening everything up like this and then just building it. Gives me a chance to feel with the toys and enjoy them. Play with them a little bit in a way. So this here is a blue. I don't know, is it a quilt? Is that the right way to say, like, it's not even like body armor, but it's just the coat that like a horse would wear. But we have blue for our beige horse. Very cool. Does it pop off easily? Oh, it does. Cool. Look at that. Nice looking horse. Oh, and it can do a little stallion kick. Ain't that something? That must be newer for the newer horses. I've never seen that before. How do I... It doesn't necessarily... Did I do it backwards? Yeah, that's why. Perfect. Sweet. So that's the first one. Well, actually, we'll stick her in the back there. Her or him? I don't know who it is, gender-wise. Though, we'll stick it with the Lion Knights. This one is a red-colored horse. Whoop. Take that bag over there. So, this one... Is that like a ginger horse? Is that the right way to say that? Like that kind of color? It's almost like a ginger horse, a redhead horse. With the red piece here, with the Lion Knights logos, that looks so awesome. I cannot believe I actually messed that up. This is the Black Falcon's horse, I'm pretty sure. How did I... Okay, yeah, so this is the Black Falcon's horse. Wow. Put it over there. I just realized now looking at the logos, I'm like, wait a minute. That is not the Lion Knights. This is the Lion Knights, so... Okay, yeah, sorry. The Lion Knight's horse. Okay, now that we've gotten that figured out, I guess I should put the little piece of Lego together. That's just, I don't know why. That's me doing things backwards. We have here 2 final sandwich bags worth of figures. Let's rip into it. Okay, I forgot, yeah, we gotta pair them up here. It's a little bit easier now, though, that I know the Lion Knights versus the Black Falcons. It's fairly easy. So we'll do another Black Falcon figure here. This one, actually, hold up a minute. What is this? It says 2M. So I had 1M and 3M that I just opened up, and 2M. Oh, this is going to be, I think, the horse rider for the Black Falcon. So I might need to Google the instructions on how to build this one. I don't know if I'm going to know how to do it. So I was actually totally off about guessing what this character was. It wasn't body armor, it was actually a backpack. So very cool though. Another Black Falcon minifigure. This one has a backpack. You know, it's got a flag. I feel like there was something else that was supposed to be here on the side. Maybe it was this little water bucket. When I was looking at the instructions, I didn't see a water bucket thingy. But, you know, maybe it is, right? I don't know. This is actually like a micro bucket. Either way, we'll connect it to the side there just in case if it was meant to be. Kind of looks like it almost was, right? And, okay, Black Falcons are in the back here. Oh, he's going to be a toughie to try and stand up. He's got some weight, balance, weird things happening. You know what? We're going to use the wall for the assist. Why not, right? Okay, this sandwich bag had one other figure, and this figure has a cape, which is so awesome. Let's get the cape out first. Cape looks like it's in great condition. I mean, honestly, everything looks like it's in pretty good condition. Other than the wizard having, the Magisto wizard having a little bit of wear marks on the slope piece. Everything else seems to be like brand new condition, to be honest. So it's, again, kind of weird that it ended up like that, but I guess everything has to have some wear eventually, sometimes. I'm not sure if these were just like displayed by an adult per se. They might have not been. Okay, I'm actually messing up this this build. There we go. Let's get. Wait, does the cape go? Can the cape even go on with this armor? I'm gonna do it anyways. I think it's supposed to be like that, right? And then this goes here. How headpiece? Okay, we do have a space for a tiara, and then we'll give her a shield. So this figure here, her name is Lady of the Brave Lion Knights. Pretty sweet. She does have a sword too. I'm so bad for not giving them their swords. I give them their shields and I forget about the sword. But yeah, really cool fig. Very nice. I think she was supposed to have a helmet or something like that. A metal one for her protection. But maybe that's on one of the other figures. I'm not quite sure. We've got one sandwich bag left here of pieces. So let's open it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, got to do a little bit of mix matching again. So this one is unlabeled. Oh, this is actually adorable. I had no idea. I'm pretty sure this right here is her helmet piece. Oh, sorry for the glare. I think right here, this is her helmet piece, the Lady of the Braves. I didn't realize that we got some animals though. Maybe they were hidden on the wagons or something, or the carts in the pictures, but this is a baby goat. Is that the right? Yeah, I think that's a baby goat. That's adorable. I don't have one of them. And then we do have a little chicken, a little white. Is that a chicken? Maybe that's, yeah, I think that's a chicken. It should be, I think. But cool. Yeah, so awesome. I don't think they're overly valuable or anything like that, but I love getting little animal figures because I got a whole whack of them, so I would love to keep adding them to the collection. Eventually, I want a huge animal, like a little zoo or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Let's go with this bag here. I'm pretty sure all the pieces are just in the one. I think that's why it's unlabeled. It's another minifigure with that kind of cool dress slope piece. No printing on the front though, just like the Magisto Wizard. That's a-okay though. It's not the end of the world. This lady here, I'm pretty sure she is just I think she's a female peasant. I think that's what she is. Pretty sure. One of the townsfolk at least. Let's go with this bag. This is going to be another one of them Lion Knights, which is cool. Uh-oh, roll away. It's funny how fast the heads like to roll away, and they always go in a very specific direction. Okay, so throw it that way. Cool. This is going to be another one of them archers. Very classic, right? We got our swordsmen, our archers. We do have a few that are like shield guys. It's not a lot. It's a decent selection. There's definitely a lot more Lion Knights for that castle than there are like the Black Falcons. I almost forgot their names there for a second. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get the hands to work with me here. There we go. Is it? No, it's not on. All right, we're gonna try the top one. Let's see if we can get the hand to connect. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I think this one is a female Lion's Knight. I think she's a female one. Another archer though. Put it in the back. Okay, we got another Lion's Knight here. 1C, 2C. I think I paired them up correctly. Oh, this one's kind of cool. It's got that really awesome helmet and then the axe. The axe is an okay weapon piece. It's the helmet to me that actually makes this figure. I like the laughing faces. Why not give him a happy face, right? This army's not afraid. These warriors aren't scared. They're happy to be working. Let's see, it's actually a little dark there because the hat, but this figure here is a Lion Knight's male. So, cool. Love that helmet. Would have been cool maybe to have like a chainmail. I guess there's a little bit of chainmail there at the top. Would have been cool to have like a real molded piece of some kind though of chainmail for this one specifically. Okay, we're down to one final figure now. Just one, which is kind of weird to think about. After all these awesome bag openings, this is it. And then of course we do have the animal wagon pieces that I have to make. But I'll make those off camera quickly. So save you guys the time of me going through the instruction booklet, trying to figure it out slowly. But this guy here is another one of them forestmans. Does it go there? Nope, on the side. There we go. Whew. Another tight fit. Oh, this one's got a... This isn't a guitar, right? What is this called? It's not a violin. Not a banjo. Or maybe it is a banjo. I'm not sure what this is exactly, like instrument-wise. But we have one of them forestmans. Our very last guy is a forestman archer. Just doesn't have his bow and arrow. He's got the quiver. Maybe the bow and arrow is hiding in his pocket. You know what I mean? So we'll add him back there. Oh no. Come on. You know you want to stand up. There. Perfect. Very good assortment of figures there. I just finished putting together the cart for the cow. Very cool that we have some hay bales, I think this is, for some different animals. I think the little chicken's supposed to sit up there as well. But yeah, I love the little build. I also put together, we got a little drink station here. I think it's maybe a keg. We also have, as well, a little hay bale. So that's pretty cool. I managed to fix this for the Black Falcon. That's actually a little flag that he holds up. Let's put that in the back there. And yeah, this is everything. Wow. I'm very happy with my purchase. I bought these figures with a purpose in mind going in the future of doing a mock. So this is great for me. Here's what all those bags looked like after doing that opening. Wow, it was quite the assortment of organization for these figures. But here's a nice little overview of how all the figures look. I mean, what a great collection. It makes me wonder what it would have been to just buy the full set if I would have had the chance and opportunity to do it sooner. I know it would have been, you know, a couple more $100 to put out, obviously, than just a measly $126 Canadian, but still, you know. I mean, it's cool to get just the figures, but imagine having the castle behind it. And again, I'm not sure if this was all the figures. Something tells me it's close to it. Maybe there's just one or two missing, but it seems like it's mostly all the figures, which I assume then the owner just wanted to keep the castle itself, possibly, or just somehow acquired all the figures. Yeah, a little confused on that part. But now I have a bunch of Lion Knights castle minifigures, as well as some Black Falcon figures, and forestmen and forest girls. Can't forget everybody. Oh, and then of course, we have a couple little animals. So I don't know. I'm super happy with this purchase. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I had fun ripping the bags open and building them. Today was a little bit more of a longer sit-down one of me just kind of talking as I built the figures. So if you stuck around to the end of this video, you're an absolute champion. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, till next time, I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace out, y'all.